Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to the Wandering Wayman Weekly Report. I'm your Ronin in the Know, Mr. Joe, and as you can obviously tell, we're not talking Pandemic Legacy today, we're talking Risk Legacy. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually finally bringing to you Risk Legacy because everyone's time schedules seem to finally work as I stare at 3 of the 4 individuals involved in this. Also, for that notice, Risk Legacy, what's done can never be undone. You won't be seeing this board used for regular Risk games, and for that matter, you won't be seeing this ever be as pristine as it is in this very moment. My friends, we have a very pristine copy, and we'll be setting up between this and our actual first episode, because there's probably a lot of widgets and bags that we need to get out of. That said, we're welcoming not only Trav the Coop Cooper, Josh Crawford, Justin Mr. Cheesus, and William the World's Angriest Black Man, but I will also be taking a commanding role, and for the Risk Legacy playthrough, or live play rather, on Rage Quit Radio, Mike will be the talking head, much like I am in Pandemic Legacy, when he doesn't make things different. Anyway, we hope you enjoy this live play, and we'll be back with the first episode, well, lickety-split. Thanks for joining us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rage Quit Radio's live play of Risk Legacy. I'm your host, your Ronin in the Know, Mr. Joe, and you may notice Mike is actually on camera, despite the fact that it's supposed to be William in his slot.
See, I was going to say my name is William. It's nice to meet you. Nobody's ever seen him on camera on our show. He always leans out of frame the entire time.
But he's done, every episode he
does put a lean in to go
Your
time.
complexion of your hands is a bit pale compared to his. Just saying.
So you're the stunt William?
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
So how angry can you be?
Motherfucker.
Accurate. Nailed it.
Fair enough.
There it was.
Oh, boy.
I am as accurate a stunt double for William Harrison as Damian Sandow was for The Miz.
Fair enough.
So.
Oh yeah, the
That's kind of a high standard,
introduction.
actually.
The only Mike, small note. Just take that motherfucker and press it with a shit, and you got one.
And this is an explicit podcast, by the way,
Yeah.
guys.
Oh God, no!
That's,
The whole network is.
And I'm the one who causes problems.
Yeah, because you start the camera, start
Please,
recording.
man.
Oh God, no. More of it, if you can see that. We're not sure exactly on the fisheye getting that bit. Anyway, I'm joined by the cast of players plus one. He is aiming to be like me in Pandemic Legacy, and not be on camera. But we'll get to that later.
Maybe
episodes.
later.
Yeah, when he may show up late, who knows? There's the outside chance. Anyway, we're going to go around the table, and I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves for this opening episode, as well as who they've decided to pick as their faction for this episode, and their starting power, at which point they will destroy their non-starting power. Starting with Trav.
Hi, Travis Cooper. I'm playing Con Industries.
He's leaving me handed.
And I went and picked the ability that at the start of my turn, I place one troop in each territory that has a headquarters in it. And I did not pick the one that says, when drawing a territory card, you may place one troop into that territory if you control it. So, I like getting dudes every turn. So, goodbye.
The first card has been destroyed. It is a legacy game.
Hi, I'm Josh Crawford. I am playing the Enclave of the Bear, and my only rationale for picking it was, well, freaking bear cavalry. And their power is, the defender subtracts 1 from their defense die on the first territory you attack during your turn. Basically, blitz early, blitz often.
Fair enough.
One was probably good.
Hey. To each his own.
Yeah. He's getting to the spirit.
Bear cavalry do everything thorough, okay?
No half measures!
Alright then.
They
So,
can't
Alright,
even count.
How are you pulling this one off?
well, so guys, it's Real Jesus again. You know, sure everybody's getting tired of me at this point. But we have the Saharan Republic that I'll be playing as, which is apparently the Mad Max ripoff guys. Not really excited about their caricatures, but whatever.
He also hasn't seen Mad Max.
I've seen the
This is a
I've
related.
seen the original and it's pretty shitty. But anyway, the the power that I've chose is when making your maneuver, you may maneuver between any two territories you control, even if they are not connected.
So despite having racers and dragsters as his tokens, he has airdrop capability.
Yes, pretty much. And I guess I should read this. I didn't choose. You can make your maneuver at any point during your turn. Anyway, tearing it up. Guys who like using scissors. And
I mean, that was my plan until you went and just hovered the scissors out in front of me.
You
peer
could have
pressure is a hell of a
gestured
thing.
no. I would have been okay.
Do you need these, sir?
No. There.
So
So
try to be plain about things.
I am playing Imperial plus text Imperial Balkania. I'm not supposed to be on camera this episode, folks. So I picked when recruiting troops, round up when dividing your territory and population by 3, not down. I've never played Risk a day in my life, but it sounded cool, so I went with that. The one that I'm giving up is you still draw a resource card at the end of your turn where you expand into 4+ territories, even if you didn't conquer a territory. So
First turn advantage.
they're going to be explaining to me how to play Risk throughout this game. So
Again, William, your fault. Meanwhile, as the anchor, I am playing Die Mechaniker.
Mechaniker.
Basically, I defend well, and both of my power choices revolve around that. I chose your starting HQ is always treated as fortified when you defend it. I passed up if your defense roll is 2 natural 6s, that territory cannot be attacked again for the rest of the turn. I know my luck with dice, and it's about the same as Coops, so I'm never going to get boxcars unless I cut this power up. Thereby, here's hoping.
So in English for me, since you're playing Space Marines over here by the picture, what does fortified mean?
Fortified is something that's just in Legacy, so if you played No More Risk, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you would have to have 2 additional troops to move into it, even if it's unoccupied, i.e. you've killed the last man. And while it's fortified, I get to add 1 to... the defender adds 1 to both of his dice.
Okay.
The attacker attacks with 3 troops, the fortification gets worn down, and you can eventually wreck a fortification, except my power is always fortified.
Okay. Okay. So,
How do we proceed with setting up this game now? Oh, fearless leader.
Oh, fearless leader indeed. Well, William technically won while off camera, so Mike, you
So
get to
I-
pick the first staying territory.
okay, fantastic.
Thankfully, there's no scars, there's nothing on the board, so you literally can pick any territory.
Okay, since your whole headcanon for this is that this is the world left over from Pandemic Legacy,
At least as far as the last recording of
As-
Pandemic Legacy, we don't
as
know.
of the second game of September and that. So,
After all, you have a nuclear option, it just hasn't not been taken yet.
yeah. So, with that in mind,
Oh, you're basing it on the CDC.
specifically Atlanta, Georgia. Just saying. So,
Yeah,
there's my
you're-
HQ, and I get 8 troops there, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Starting out, everybody gets only 8.
Just imagine, folks at home who've watched our Pandemic episodes, that these guys are all glow-in-the-dark green. And
That will require much less in the future.
yeah.
Order goes clockwise from the starting player.
That's you.
So, Jesus.
Oh, snap, Jesus.
Alright, so I haven't really put much thought into this.
You may want to keep your scar card hidden, by the way.
No.
That's fine.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen? Someone
Coop
reads
saw it.
I have no idea what the symbol stands for yet.
Where do I want
Actually,
What?
Yeah, it is
you
actually like a
you
story.
expanded attack next, actually.
No,
This follows off the join the war, I believe.
I thought it was before first turn.
Oh no, that's right. Before the first turn.
Yeah, everyone gets places before then. I think.
Yeah.
Well, let's see.
You can tell I haven't played Risk Legacy either. We only have 1 veteran of the series.
Why not start in Central Africa? What is that?
Sunburn 8.
Yep. For those watching at home, we have 2 different types of troops. We have mans and faction-unique vehicles of some kind. The unique vehicles count as 3 for the purposes of having troops deployed. It's just to cut down on the number of figures on the board.
And just to clarify, we can't actually have capitals that are in adjoining areas, right?
Right. You cannot start next joining next to somebody else. So you can start in Egypt, but that's about Egypt or Madagascar would be your only choices.
They make wonderful movies in Madagascar.
It is Bear Cavalry.
There are some pretty badass names, yeah.
Egypt.
The Bears! Bears!
Stop, Bears.
Where is Khan Industries going to start recruiting local populace? Oh, you would.
They're all laying down on the job.
Yeah. Lazy.
Hence why does 9 instead of 8? They can't count either.
My guys are all making left turns.
So in my hilarious headcanon, Great Britain was the first to fall because it has all my resources stacked in there. The war chest and the ravaged remains of faded territories.
Those big robots are.
Because giant robots. Everyone loves giant robots, right?
Yeah, especially since you recruit everybody in Guns are Cheap. Our setup is now complete. First turn begins.
So what do I do?
Well, you don't have cards, so
Nope.
you could play your Scar.
Nope.
Probably not. You are recruiting troops. You have none. Actually, wait, no. You actually do get one because of your power.
When recruiting troops, round up when dividing my territory population. So I go ahead and get a dude.
You get a dude.
Yay, dude.
Pretty awesome.
Okay, now what?
Now you expand and attack. One would suggest you expand. You need to move at least one troop from an adjacent territory you control into an unoccupied territory, and that gives you control of that territory.
Okay. And I can only do that once, or how
Oh,
many
you do that as many times as you can.
Oh, okay. Is there an advantage or disadvantage to doing this?
Do you want a continent bonus? One suggests you control as much area as you can safely.
You get a bonus. Do you know what the continent bonus is?
I have no clue.
If
If
you
you
own
control-
all of one color, you get a bonus.
You get that
Yeah,
number.
you get that many
Yeah.
extra troops at the start of your turn.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Well, we'll put a dude here in Central America.
For attacking purposes, it's only from the adjacent territory, so moving further out from here, because he's new to risk, I'm going to explain this, you're going to want to move multiple troops as the attack, so that you can continue to move further. And
Okay.
You must leave at least one troop in any territory.
Yeah.
But only adjacent territories can attack a territory, yes?
Correct.
Okay. So, for instance, Central America can only be attacked by Venezuela, East or West U.S.
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. That's okay. Oh, Canada. No. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. We'll see how fast I can lose. All right.
He says that. It's
There
a
we go.
Decent move. After expand and attack, you may maneuver if you wish to change your locations of some of your troops.
I think I'm good. You can't move more than an adjacent territory, can you?
You move just as long as they're connected. The caveat is you cannot pass through enemy or empty territories, and you must always leave at least one troop behind in the
Okay.
origin
So
territory.
you could now actually attack here.
I could
from
move
there.
people into
Yep.
Greenland.
Yeah.
That's if he wants to continue with that. If he's moved on to the maneuver phase, he's done with that. He can move like two of his troops elsewhere.
Okay. Well then, let's do something. Okay, real quick. Attacking works like how? Explain this to me real quick.
All right. So
Okay.
to go and attack,
Mhm.
if there were defenders here,
Yes.
you would go and say, "I'm attacking with this many troops."
Mm-hmm.
On the attack, the attacker goes and rolls up to 3 dice based on the number of attacking dudes he has.
Mhm.
The defender rolls up to 2 dice depending on the number of defenders he has.
Okay.
You have to roll the maximum number of dice. You can't
1
go,
to 1.
Correct. You cannot choose to roll less dice.
Okay. But it is 1 to 1. If I have 2 defenders, I get 2 dice. If I have 1 defender, I get 1 die.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're attacking with 5 troops, then you would roll 3 because it would.
But as my troops die,
And
I'm
the-
still rolling 3.
and
That's the
the
advantage.
defender wins ties, but you always compare highest to highest, and you work your way down.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Now, because you did not conquer a territory,
Right.
you do not get to draw a card.
Okay. And
All right.
That's
That's
my,
it.
that's my done. I'm done.
If you're not maneuvering anybody, yes, you are.
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Can I move here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you can break those down into being
Yeah, okay.
3 singles if you would prefer.
At this point, it's quite likely you will. And the most likely opportunity for a first turn card draw will be Bear Cavalry. Would you like to maneuver any troops if you are done attacking? I have a feeling we're going to wind up with move music in later episodes. Because of the downtime.
I can probably find some decent music that Kevin McLeod made that I can just pipe in the background.
Or that. I was thinking for an owner, but you know.
I just don't know if I want to put another person in video or not.
They might come across Blanca. It's a bad idea.
Put a cast on it.
You also might get jumped by bears.
I already
Roll that.
assume that I'm going to lose North Africa, so I might as well get my troops somewhere else, maybe. It's a little bit more expensive.
Not terrible plan.
Yeah. Pretty solid, actually.
Says the guy who's going to stomp.
1, 2, 3, 4. Your power says what again?
When making your maneuver, you may
Roll.
maneuver between any two territories you control, even if they are not.
Correct. So even if he does, he can still maneuver back and forth between colonies.
That's why.
I was trying to remember who is the one for
And
getting a card regardless.
That
the one
was
you packed up.
It would have been me.
Yeah, it was the one he passed up.
I'm assuming you have to follow the rules of your star card, right? Like, it says something like only during attack roll.
Or only during a defense roll.
Yeah, okay. Alright, that's me.
Alright, so first step is maneuver, or
No.
It's
First
a-
step would be reinforce. You are in the war, so you can't join the war.
yeah.
But congratulations, none of us round up, so you get no extra dues.
Okay.
So you would be moving on to expand and attack.
I'll move.
You wouldn't have done that, I would have been upset.
We have our first attack.
And because it's the first attack in my turn, you subtract 1 from your lower defense die.
Oh,
He only has 1, so you have to beat a 2. Congratulations. The first casualty of war.
you guys didn't already know, I plan to lose every single game.
Good
So
plan.
you will be
I
eligible
like
for a
it.
card draw, but
Consistent.
you may still attack.
Yes.
How consistent of you.
Now, like, yeah, do you only get 1 card draw from attack per turn, or?
And if you control a territory that is listed, you must take that territory. If you have multiple, you choose.
Okay.
If you do not have any of those, you take a coin card, and the fourth one gets discarded.
Actually, I think I won't attack anymore. I'll just move on.
Okay? You control Egypt.
Yep.
Take the Egypt card, sir.
And then these move down.
Yeah, they slide down to fill.
I'm pretty sure that starts with a
Oh.
Y.
Oh, Yakut.
Yakutsk.
Anyways, we're going to butcher Russian
so
pronunciation.
actually
And then I
before
get to
we're
do
done.
my
Yeah,
Maneuvers.
You get to go maneuver.
Yeah, you may maneuver as you see fit.
Maneuver. Just transferring people to the areas you already play.
It's one transfer unless you have multiple from a power effect.
Alright, so at the
Except
start,
you don't have a power effect. that
start of
does
my
that.
turn, place a troop in each territory that has a headquarters I control.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to
I wonder where he's going.
rotate.
No.
So you should have 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go ahead and get an opponent right off the bat.
It's not a bad call. I mean, if you look at Mike's position, he's looking at getting North America by next turn. You're trying to get South America.
Okie
All right. Any maneuvers? Nope. All right. Sadly, you didn't conquer anybody, so
Correct.
nothing for you.
Oh,
Stand up, soldier.
you're so good at this.
Stand at attention, soldier. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And I will not do any maneuvers. Thus ends turn 1, round 1. 1 casualty. This won't last long, folks.
We already knew this was happening.
That poor soldier.
I know
Okay,
that
count the
one,
number of territories you control.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So you will get
Divided by 3, but you get to round up. So you will get 3 troops. Reinforcements have arrived.
They all start from your capital.
Nope.
You
nope.
place them
You place them
anywhere
anywhere.
you have dudes.
Anywhere I have dudes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Now you can't kill him.
The Iceland-Greenland shipping way has been reinforced.
Okay. So then expand / attack.
Yes.
Okay.
Expand.
Didn't have bonus, did it? Well,
I mean, you're in a position where you could try to stop him from having that, but you also have bear cavalry right there next to your HQ.
Just imagine if this legion of bears just silently staring at your capital.
our guys are like, look, we're taking a flight in a little while. So
And meanwhile, they're
yeah.
let's go!
I probably should have taken another territory.
Now, at this point, what's sitting there is the Saharan Republic dudes. They're sitting there like the general's at the headquarters going. That one was for William. That's one of his gags. Okay.
Who knows? They might get the power to actually move their headquarters later on.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense since it's an airport.
Mm-hmm.
Get your shit on the plane.
Nah, peace. We're out.
Deuces. Bye, Felicia.
So any reinforcements over there?
His attack phase is still going.
Yeah.
He only has one option if he continues to attack.
No, I'm content to
Of course you are.
just chill here for a minute.
Maneuvers? No. Alright,
Well,
you did
make-
not conquer anybody, you still don't get a card.
Right.
Oh, Jesus, you get 1 true. 1 true.
What's up putting in your headquarters now?
He's free.
I'm just trying to get more targets.
Don't worry, you'll get more troops quicker on once we start having cities.
That's if I'm still around.
Well,
Later game.
Even,
Oh, okay.
the thing is, even if you are eliminated, you get to go and come back with 8 troops and some open space.
A fortress.
Fortress?
Had
Yeah,
started.
you don't get the full.
I think that's really all I'll do. Like, I don't have much of an option at this point.
All right.
Hold what you got.
You could move around South America a little bit more.
I could, but then that's going to leave my troops a little bit weak, and I'm not really going to get a whole lot of backup. You know?
Okay then. The defensive pacifist strategy has been enacted. Bear Cavalry gets a troop.
All right. So, and what are the rules for attacking the capital?
Unless that capital has a special effect, it's the same as anything else right now.
No, just standard like I would
I'll
guess.
double check just to say so.
If you die, you get the three. If you choose to attack.
Yeah, no, go for it.
So yeah, I am attacking Central Africa.
How many
3 troops.
3 troops, yeah.
Roll your 2d10s.
Oh, this is -1.
Yeah, a little higher than
Congratulations, you just lost 2 troops. And that's the first attack you made, so that power is triggered.
Yep.
You now have 1 troop remaining.
Mhm.
Would you like to press the attack?
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. And I'll lose 1.
Okay then.
I think we might have what I referred to as the Sergeant York effect about that.
Would you like to press the attack?
Yes.
2.
what?
He has 2 dice, because he can't not.
Boom.
Would you like to move both your... Oh, yeah, you don't have an option for that.
Were you attacking from here?
Yeah.
Is that your
No.
It counts as a victory star.
So he now has
3. It's the first game, so everybody starts with 1 victory star.
So
That will change once people start getting victories.
No, you don't get an extra star. You control
This-
2
Yeah,
HQs,
it just counts as
and you have a victory point on the side.
Okay.
So you're at 3.
Alright, and more attacks.
There's no reason not to try attacking the bottom side. Or even taking
Or going and pissing off the Europeans.
Yeah, you can have a
look over there, I'm like,
I defend well. There's one thing I do
look over there, I'm
well.
like, look to your aggressors in the west, my friend.
Trust me, I see the border right
I'm
now.
like, if you look to your business in the west, I promise you, hostilities in the south will be very low.
Your genetic modifications and my spirit of goodwill shall forge an alliance for now.
For now.
Although I warn you, there is stirrings in the Far East.
So you're saying there's a Far East movie.
You may see them soon.
I mean, they breed real good.
They breed prodigiously out there.
Human wave tactics and
So I'm
robotics.
gonna-
Does it?
And then I'm going to just move him to there.
Alright.
And I'm done.
You,
and I get a card.
You do not control any of those territories, so draw a coin.
One of these.
The last one gets discarded, and they all slide down.
Alright. So I get, let's see, I have 6, so I'm going to get 2. I get
Plus
1 at my headquarters.
Quarters, and
I
you
get
get 2
2
more
for-
for Australia.
So I get 5. One of them has to go on my base.
Not that that's a big concern right now. Remember what I told you about the
Yeah,
Far
I
East
know.
movement?
I know.
Say hi!
I mean, this is just you know, a little, you know, welcome call, just to go and make sure everything stays peaceful between us.
Then you do that. Bullshit.
What? I did not go and attack you. I'm just focusing your efforts in other directions.
The balance of terror.
Again, I should have just gone and moved in there.
It was a great episode of Star Trek.
And I am done.
No maneuvers?
Nope.
Ah, yes, because you used the... Yeah. Alright, so unfortunately, I screwed up. I only get 1. Evil as that is. Actually, no. I'll put him there. On my turn, I'm looking at things and going, so remember that Eastern movement? We're in trouble. I will expand. I will not attack. I will maneuver.
And everyone's just ignoring the Western movement.
No, the
I
Western
have
movement doesn't
something
know what
here.
the fuck he's doing.
I mean, the Western movement's about to get
5 extra troops.
about to get 9 dudes. Let's be clear. He's about to get 9 dudes.
Yeah,
That's
look at
a
what I
lot
had to
of
work
dudes.
with. And that is my turn.
I feel like everybody here has already figured out the Southern side has no fucking clue.
I was hoping he...
Let me explain something. My competency level at the moment, this is Imperial Balkania is being run by Trump.
I mean,
See, I was hoping he would just go and try and observe Asia before
Making
he could
Volcania
move
great
into Asia.
again.
We have built the wall.
We're gonna build a wall so tall.
Okay,
We're gonna
so-
keep those bear riders out.
1, 2, 3, 4,
I control
5, 6,
10
7,
territories.
8, 9. Yeah, so you get 4 troops from that, and then 5 for controlling all of North America.
Short up.
You have a lot.
Squad up.
You could have had all Asia and hoped he didn't attack you.
yeah, right.
It's Mike. He hasn't played before. That might have worked.
Yeah, South America too.
And you still have to take Brazil from your cold dead hands.
I mean, I'm just gonna pretty much commit suicide during the attack, and then
Except that is actually technically impossible. By the rules of the game, you cannot completely commit
as
suicide.
long as I can hold on to Madagascar, I can
No.
I'll be happy.
Not on.
Dog, you're going to be rejoining the war in the middle of Asia and looking at his big last war machine. And that's if it's still legal.
I mean, his war machine is what has me terrified.
Okay. That seems to be the right way to do that, I think.
That's a lot of purple.
Okay.
Border fortification's never a dumb idea.
If I learned nothing from playing Axis and Allies with Scott Murray.
Oh, God. No, don't reference that game, please.
All right. So expand and attack,
It's a
right?
great game.
Yeah. Expand. Expand. Attack.
Yep.
Attacking with 2. So it's 2 on 2.
I meant to do 3, but I will. I did my math wrong.
Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made.
Well, we'll find out when I start rolling dice how bad mistakes were made.
NGR.
Boom.
Mistakes were made.
Well, let's just lay them down. They are dead. Like,
No, can't do that anymore.
Mistakes were made. I Sanders the hell out of
That was.
that. Okay.
So, Jesus, you're not quite out if you keep doing that over and over and over
I
and over and
doubt
over
that would
again.
happen. Wow. Impressive.
I still have
The Saharan Republic said, this is as close to Sahara as we can get anymore. We're keeping this land.
right. Like,
This land that we have named, this land.
all of my focus is Madagascar.
This that there is like
Would you like us to land in
yo
Asia?
hablo español. Yeah. That they've gone native. They like Brazil. They're soccer fans.
They just have piss poor accommodations.
Oh,
No, I'm thinking.
no, he's apologizing about something else.
Yeah, the rocking back and forth.
The rocking
Oh, yeah. Which I told him I'd smack him for, and I'm still tempted to do that.
So let's see here. Your starting HQ is treated as fortified when you defend it.
Yep.
Okay, that's fair.
Alternatively, you can take the non-roll bit and expand into Asia. Just
Good.
prevent him from getting an Asia bonus next turn.
That's a big fucking.
I mean, he would have an entire turn of 12 dudes to go and stop me with.
Yeah, but it's easier to stop him when you have that territory land bridge. Because defender advantage.
In my experience, yeah, it's enough of a challenge
Advantage.
controlling Asia. You don't get to keep it for more than a couple of turns usually.
You either win or you've lost.
Yeah.
But I try anymore.
So use those 7 you get on one turn.
I mean, if you ever get the 7, you just expand yourself into dying.
And if you're lucky, you eventually work out a deal with someone where you basically just conquer each other's one troop.
I should have started in
full
Greenland. I was tempted to do it, and I was like, we'll do the headcanon option.
I'm good for the moment. So,
You failed to conquer a territory. You still don't draw a card.
yep.
Does this drop down because he attacked though?
Nope.
No. You're up.
Guess what, Chief? You get one troop. One. Make your last stand well.
Or you just go and punch up into Central America.
Hello,
Central American
Argentina.
just destroy Mike's 5-3 troops.
He could do that.
Actually,
It's not going to be easy, but he technically could do that.
I could do that just to be a dick, because God knows it's just going to come back and bite me in the ass later.
Well, when you mention it.
And it will, because then, like you said, expanding until you die. And he's just going to regroup with... He'll still regroup with some, and he can maneuver around.
I know what I should have done. There was a much smarter play than playing to the headcanon. So you're not attacking, you're just maneuvering.
Right now, yeah.
No, you maneuver at the end of your turn. So if you're attacking, you have to do that first.
Okay, so I thought they could move those. Is that not part of
Okay,
it?
so you expand and attack
Oh,
means you're putting
expanding,
someone
okay.
into an empty territory,
Or
you're
attacking somebody who has somebody else available. Like
I just don't have any reason to.
a card to effectively hope to buy more troops.
By the time I get enough to buy anything, I will already have been balling several times for many different people.
Congratulations. He picked smart when he put his headquarters. I picked slightly poorly. He has the best headquarters with him.
I picked horrible.
I mean, Mike seems
I
fine.
think Mike is... Mike's pretty down.
I mean,
I mean, good luck anyone attacking that move.
If you deny him his 5 troops a turn, there is a chance that we could do something about that. Until it becomes just Trav and Mike.
I'm not worried about you guys.
Sorry, Trav.
I'm worried about trying to hold him out against.
You're not.
he has a plan, David. He
Yeah.
has established
cut
his
camera to
victory
shot of lots of bears with kids like licking their lips and like driving forward.
I hate to tell you, but the plan means you're rejoining the war next turn if there's a territory left.
If.
That's a big if.
Like I said, I've already accepted that I'm going to die, and I'm going to die and be eliminated very often. I just want to be able to hold one of the places.
Are you going to attack, or are you done with your turn?
I'm going to do it for this guy.
All right.
And then I'm done.
Okay.
And I get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm attacking Madagascar.
With 2?
And, with 2. And your lowest die is 1 lower.
A 4 to 2.
5.
Against a 5 and 2. So you both lose 1.
Mm-hmm.
And now you both roll 1, and his bonus means nothing.
Yeah.
Oh!
He holds Madagascar.
He does.
He does.
He
I
can't.
can't.
You
He
can.
can attack South Africa.
Which I'm going to.
1-1.
Oh, you already got it.
Damn. Alright.
Sergeant York,
Well,
why are you can?
Racism!
well, that did not work out.
I'm sorry.
Hey, it's all good. No.
I wanted to see him expand a little bit.
It's okay. My
I
bear
cheer-
brethren, we are about to get murdered by the common man.
The common man.
Literally.
We got there. I didn't conquer anything.
Alright, Trav. Ruiner of Days. You get
So, I
1,
have 10,
2,
so I need to get 3.
4, 5, 6. One that has to be in your HQ. And 1 on.
I will give you South America if you don't have me.
He has to. You
No,
can't.
I mean, I know he's going to attack it, but I'm more than willing to attempt to roll a low die.
So the question is, does he take Europe for? Oh,
Oh.
God.
You know?
Bear Cavalry's going to attack.
Alright, I need attack.
So here's Visas.
I'm playing my star card.
You have 2 defenders.
I need 1 more attack.
Josh has it.
Yeah, Josh has it.
Yep.
What scar card are you playing, sir?
Bunker. The defender adds 1 to his higher die when defending this territory.
Place a bunker onto Egypt. I will return your
Are those permanently affected?
Those are
throughout all
permanently
games?
affected.
Yeah, just for as a point of order, we probably shouldn't cover up the name of the place.
Yeah, there's a little
There's a space for it to go.
nick there.
Except multiple scars being on the same territory.
Sure.
So it doesn't always work in theory. So you're attacking with all but one, so you have men and men for days.
Yep.
Roll sixes, Josh. Roll sixes.
You will see.
All right, 1 and 1.
We both lose one.
Yep.
Here's your one.
At this point, you have one dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
That sucks.
And now he has a much harder position for me to try and crack later. Ha ha. Funny story. Not happening.
The dice have not been my friend this game.
That happens. This is probably coming down to purple v dark.
Um,
Or gray, sorry.
I hate to say it, but no, probably not. He may win this turn.
Ah.
Yeah, he needs 4 red stars. He currently has 3.
Yep.
He
Sure.
takes Central Africa and he wins.
Yep.
Alright. One dude defending.
5 in there.
Roll 6. Roll a lot of 6. Or that works.
Damn. Oh, fuck that.
Because dice
Because
are dice.
Coop's rolling dice.
Roll 6.
No.
Oh.
Damn. And now 3 dudes into there. 3 to 2.
Part of me thinks to myself like this.
Ah.
There it is.
Your dice rolls are so bad, Brad.
They're awful. They're
And the first war
You
comes
must
down to Zerg, 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 and the Common Man.